Hi students, it is very good moment meet with your online section. Today I am going to start one more chapter about judiciary. Suppose if you have any financial problems, land problems or family problems, okay, where you will get good justice? Yes, you will get good justice from the court. Yes, about that you are going to learn in this time. Should be listen carefully. Now I will explain. Okay, introduction of the judiciary. What is a judiciary? What is the role of the judiciary in this class? Actually, in this chapter, in judiciary chapter, main headlines are there. What is the role of the judiciary? Here, dispute resolution, judicial review, upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights. What is an independent judiciary? What is the structure of courts in India? What are the structure of three courts? Yes, local level. Okay, that is district court. Second, high court. Third, Supreme Court. Then, what are the different branches of the legal system? Here you learn criminal laws and civil laws. Does everyone have access to the court? Then you may learn the conclusion of the judiciary. Okay students, now we will start through introduction of judiciary. Okay students, in this civics and politics, this judiciary chapter, now you are learning introduction of judiciary. Now you are watching here status. Okay, one statue. Through this you may know previous it was one of the god, so they have taken this symbol, so they kept in our India. Our India judiciary is a independent body. It is taking its supreme, okay, decisions, okay, in our India, especially legislature, executive, judiciary. These are the main body running for the government, but here judiciary will take main decisions. Actually, legislature will be pass bills, that one will implemented by the executive, but it is successfully is doing properly or not, judiciary will give according the justice of or a constitution of our India. In constitution, main things are there. For example, see fundamental rights. You see, for example, right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, culture and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. These all things, all citizens who are there in our India, everyone must have to follow. Okay, if anyone they have problems, they have to go to the court in our India. May for three structures of the courts, and that courts may give us here previously first three courts were established in India: Bombay, Madras and Kolkata by the Britishers. And our Supreme Court is established 1950 in our India. Then see here, especially three levels of the courts: district court, high court and Supreme Court. If anyone will not get justice in district court, he will appeal to high court. Even high court also will not get, he can appeal to Supreme Court. Then he will get final judgment from the Supreme Court. So students, listen carefully. Okay, here two different laws you may observe. One is criminal law and one more is civil law. See, criminal law, for example, assault, thief, murders, dowry, etc. will come. But under the civil laws, land disputes, property deals, divorce and rent, etc. will come. Okay, students, these are the some of the examples which are there. Everything I will explain more with the details in coming. Okay, period. See, who will go to the court? See, anyone have financial problems, or anyone have land problems, or anyone have business, okay, problems, then they will get justice from the court. See, which are the small problems will be not solved by the their settlement. Everyone have to consult to the court. Then court will give good justice according our Indian Constitution. According our Indian Constitution, everyone will get. So, okay, public interest litigation, you may know, which is started in 1980. See, for the everyone, court has given a permission. Okay, students, you know criminal laws and civil laws which are giving good, okay, better future to everyone those who are living in India. Why? Because somebody will may do some wrong things, so we have to, okay, reduce that wrong things. That's why it is main important. Okay, you see in this introduction, the Indian judiciary is an independent body that the plays a critical role in the function of the court. It is the final interpretation of the constitution and responsibility for the upholding and enforcing the fundamental rights. The Indian judiciary is a three-third system with the Supreme Court at its hell. You know, observe student, the appellate system exists in the Indian judiciary system. The legal system is body divided into categories civil and criminal laws. Okay, students. Now see what is the judiciary. Yes, democratic government, the separate powers. You may observe here, okay, to legislature and executive and judiciary. They have powers, which are there especially in judiciary. Through that we may understand. Okay, interpretation and the enforce of the law and the constitution. Okay, court will, okay, give full powers to the legislature and executive. What they are doing correctly or not, they will justice. Then the judiciary is composed of the courts in the country. Okay, you may observe here in court judges, magistrates, and they decide decision of the people. Okay, they give justice to the people. You know the structure of the courts, especially in our India. You may observe, okay, court systems. We have, okay, high level Supreme Court and state level. You may observe high court and district level. You may observe, okay, magistrate courts or district courts. See, if anyone have any problems and issues, etc., they may consult local court. Okay, so that's why after they may get good justice through the court only. Okay, why? Because court is a independent judiciary system. Okay, it may take decision according to the constitution. It will give according to the constitution, according to articles and schedules, will may give guidance to the people and give justice. Why? Because we have prepared ourselves constitution of our India. Judiciary is the taken with the ensuring, you may observe, okay, constitution which is written by the draft committee. At the time the draft committee chairman was, who was there? Yes, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was there. He has mentioned what are the things needed to the all Indians. Okay, he has, okay, prepared several, okay, important things to all people. Okay, so judiciary which is giving important things to the political system. Okay, why? Because they are only preparing laws. No, that all is really applicable, useful to people or not. then they will decide. Anyway, see, a legislature may pass law, then that law, uh, the court may not, see here, they should not accept. Why? Because here you may observe, executives actions also you may not accept. The appointments of the judges and magistratures you may observe, especially according the Judicial Service Commission, JSC will may decide, established by the Constitution. According that, they may take their own decisions. Why? Because the judiciary is a independent body in our India. It may not support to any government. Judicial Service Commission may conduct different committees, and they will select the Chief Justice of the High Courts and District Court, and no, then as well as, but legislature they may select, Supreme Court judges, chief judges, etc. You may observe. Decisions who appointed as the High Court judges, nominated, conducted for the appointment to the Crown Court. Appointment of the magistration falls under the Magistrations Commission. Appointments by the President. President appoints the Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court. President, Deputy President of the Supreme Court appointed. You may observe. Students, what is the judiciary? Yes, judiciary you may observe here. It is a independent body. Here, different structure of the courts are there. According that, all citizens of our India they may get good justice. Then the court will take good decisions. It interprets the laws and applies to the Constitution. Must apply the law, without favor or prejudice. Enforce the Constitution, declaration, individual and law by the legislature. Action taken by the executive, that is an conflict. You may observe this all things, students. Because that's why, independent imperialities, non-political, these all things you may observe. Students, we will see everything properly. Everyone have to understand properly, observe and listen 1 or 2 times about judiciary. Next heading. Now see here about role of the judiciary. Now see a role of the judiciary. Especially the judiciary in India has played an important role in strengthening democracy and helping to make towards, while the interpretation the provisions of the Constitution, the judiciary has always taken into the consideration the fundamental objectives of the Constitution, and also the intention of the Constitution makes we will try to understand the contribution of the judiciary in this regarding. The first see here the basic framework of the Constitution. The role of the judiciary you observe here. The Constitution is dynamic. It is a living document. Constitution you may observe is a living document. Judiciary accepted this power of the Parliament to the make changes in the Constitution, but at the same time specified the limitations on the power. Judiciary took a stand and Parliament while amending the Constitution. You observe, student. Listen carefully about judiciary. The basic structure of the Constitution generally include the following provisions. Republic and democratic form the government. Federal structure of the government. Promotion of the unity and integrity. Let's say signification judiciary decisions. Now see here the protection provide the citizens rights due to the fundamental rights. Provisions in the constitution has been made, you may observe, for the example, by the declining triple talaq as a unconstitutional. The judiciary has protected the honor and prestige of the women by recognizing right to privacy as the important right of the citizens. Judiciary extended these all things. The judiciary has made several efforts towards environmental, okay, protections, protections of human rights, protection of rights of children, okay, tribal empowerment, and protection of the interests of the uh, transgression community. Okay, students, now see here, this is the important, you may observe. Democracy requires good government or a best government practice. Following are the you see here what should be done to bring good governance in democracy. Okay, accountable, responsible government, effective and efficient government, responsive government, transparency in work of the government, just and all including development, people's participation in governing and decision making process. You see here, especially at elections time, okay, how they have to participation according their uh, uh, some of the instructions of the court. Okay, there are the many challenges before the Indian's democracy. Government acts and policies have not put an end to the all. There are several new problems confront has the however what in is important people in India has developed the democratic mid. His next chapter we will study the election process. You will see student. Okay, anyway, you should see this all things. Okay, students, see here role of the judiciary. In a constitutional democracy, the role of the judiciary is essential significance as the ensures and democratic characteristics of the government. At the same time, all okay, protections the fundamental rights of the individual. See, fundamental rights already I have said to you now. What are the fundamental rights? Everything we must have to be follow. We have to be apply in our life that all things. So then we will get good. Okay, priority in our India. Then see according that you may get good justice also. If unexpectedly if you will get any problems issues, then you will get justice also from the court. See role of the judiciary. See some of the important points to interpret the complex of the length provisions of the constitution. Next, uphold the federal principles of constitutional by maintaining the check and balance among all three organs of the government. Okay, students, observe some of the important points which are the giving to us here to maintain and keep functions the principle of the rule of law, which are the things are there according the our law we have to obey and follow, then we will get good justice. Then next see here to maintain the harmonious relationship between central and state as well as between two more okay states. See here what are the okay implementations which are the decisions are taken by the government. Okay, in the between central government and state government we compare their okay entirely development and implementations things are entirely different. Then next see here to protect the fundamental rights of the citizens. We have to protect okay citizens rights. Not only that, you may observe here to advise the government whenever required. See what are the problems people have, that all problems we can ask the government. If even the government may not respond, you can start dharnas and okay strikes and movements against the government. Okay, then next see here to interpret the legislated acts and laws. According the role of the judiciary here interprets the legislated acts and laws. See here, legislature will sanction bill. The bill become the law. So they may implement some laws, some acts favorable to the people according their will. Not only that, see here to test, verify, and based on the result validated the legislature, quite legislative, executive, judicially, or quite judicial action as per the mandates of the constitution. You may observe people illness is there entirely different. Okay, their test to verify and based on the result, see they are getting good result or not, they are getting good justice or not, they may observe. Next here to apply the relevant laws while unjudging the cases. See here to apply the relevant laws while adjusting the cases. Then if need arise, then the proactively taken action can give direction to the government or other such authority in favor of the interest of the society at longer. See, if of unable to you get, if what are your needs, you can rise in front of the government, then government may respond to you, then you will get good justice according your demands and your needs. See, role of the judiciary, what are the main points which are there, this all things okay, applicable to the human beings. Every man will get their justice, they may solve their problems. Okay, judiciary is here especially you observe. Okay, one is interpreter, second is adjudicator, third advisor, four guardian, then activist. This all judicial okay things which are giving us. Judiciary is a interpreter, judiciary is a adjudicator, and judiciary is a advisor, judiciary is a guardian, judiciary is a activator. Okay, you don't forget to this all things remember in your okay coming continuation chapter. Okay, I hope students you have to be focus on this judiciary things. What are that? Okay, in this section especially today you have learned about a brief okay, explanation of judiciary. In this section you learned introduction of judiciary and what is judiciary and what is the role of judiciary. This all things you learn in coming continuation you will learn. Okay, up to now you have to read textbook. Okay, if is there any doubts when interaction is there at the time, you have to come and ask your doubts and get clarification. Okay students, you have to learn one and second question answers, three marks questions. That questions you have to write on time in your book and send to my WhatsApp. In this judiciary chapter you have to learn 3 marks questions, first question and second question, learn and write in your book. Not only that, read one more time also textbook. Okay, if any doubt is there you have to ask in live interaction, then you may clarify your doubt, you will get correct answer from me. Any student okay, any doubt is there you have to ask. Okay, be ready for online interaction also. Okay, bye students.